Hi, it's a gorgeous day in Manchester and we're going to pick some nettles. But first a few flowers, lots of purple flowers, which I can't remember the name. And here we are in Manchester General Cemetery, which has quite beautiful headstones. So pretty.
Yeah.
And lots of spring drops. So pretty. And lots of spring drops again. But look at how beautifully organized they are around the tree. They are surrounding the tree. And the other one as well. They look so nice budding. Look at this beautiful trunk. All the patterns in the bark. Look at that little piece there. It looks like it's going to burst. And more purple flowers. Lots and lots of purple flowers. And also, unfortunately, a pretty common sight in Manchester, as I'm sure it's in other cities as well. Lots and lots and lots and lots of rubbish among all these beautiful flowers. Look at those daffodils in the distance and more purple flowers. It's quite sad really to see all this mess around among these beautiful trees. Beautiful light and shadow. More beautiful daffodils. Another tree with interesting bark. So here we are in one of the Manchester parks, and as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'm going to pick some nettles. There's quite a few here. They're still quite young. It's only the end of February, beginning of March, but we'll see if we can pick some. And one thing you need to know if you've never encountered nettles, they sting. So stinging nettles, hence the name. So armed with gloves and reusable bags, we're going to pick some nettles. Come with me. They are still quite young, as mentioned. but that's good because they're much tastier. So we got 2 bags, just leave one aside. So when they're young, we can pick pretty much as we see them, but once they grow a little bit older, what I like to do is to pick just the tops, but that's for later in the season, maybe the end of March, beginning of April. But these are quite the perfect size for now. So you may wonder that how can we eat stinging nettles, because they sting, but once we boil them, the stinging capability is going to go away and we can easily eat them. They're quite tasty, they contain a lot of iron and they're very good for us. So here we are, we've picked quite a few stinging nettles. Check it out. So one of the benefits, as well as being tasty, they're quite nutritious and they're a good activity to go out and do in spring, even with kids. Just make sure you tell them to wear gloves and everything. But yeah, they're very good once boiled. You can cook with them and they're good to make soups as well as tea. I personally prefer making a combination of peppermint or mint with nettles, because peppermint tea can be a bit overwhelming, but if you do it with nettles, they balance each other very well, and they're not the flavor is not as overwhelming for your stomach. So yeah, we're gonna go home and cook these. Obviously we're gonna wash them very well. And one thing I would mention, when you pick them, make sure you pick the tops and you don't pull the roots. It's similar with picking mushrooms. If you want to pick in the next season, don't pick them with the roots, because then they will not, you won't find them again next year. Although nettles are quite easy, they spread quite easily, but that's what I like to do personally, so you're welcome to do whatever you like. So yeah, let's go home. Ready to cook? Well, not ready to cook. Well, yeah, ready to cook. Hi, so we just finished cooking the nettles. We've basically done a steamed version instead of a soup. I wasn't feeling the soup today. So we've put onions, peppers, tomatoes, some garlic, some spring onions, pepper, crushed pepper and salt. We've added the nettles, which we poured some hot water on them after we washed them, and then after draining them, we've put them on top of everything else that cooked a bit, and at the end we've added some parsley. And after they're cooked pretty much, we just put them on top of the steamed rice. So now I'm gonna try them. See, I've never done this combination before, so we'll see. I usually make the soup, and we also have some sour cream on the side. We'll see how it tastes with that, but we'll just try this one. Just be careful, obviously it's very hot. It's very green, but it feels really fresh. I think it has enough salt, but some people like adding more salt, obviously. I'm really pleased with how it came out. I'm glad I didn't make the soup today. The soup is nice, but I'm just not feeling like eating. I don't feel like eating soup right now. So yeah, I'm gonna try it with the sour cream as well to see how it is. But obviously that's a preference. You can have that or not. it's up to you. Same with the parsley, it's just a preference. So go out there, pick some nettles, try them out. It's the season, spring, so go and try them and let me know how you like them. And maybe comment in the section below and let me know how you have your stinging nettles. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day.